everybody, it's Rabbit, and thank you so much for joining me for my playthrough of Guardians Crusade. It is the 7th of April, it is Monday, and it is 5:14 p.m. I'm so tired. I just got home maybe an hour ago from work, and so yeah, I just stripped myself of everything and made myself some tea, and I am now trying to wind down and play some video games because what's a better and more therapeutic way of just de-stressing and kind of getting everything back into order in your mind than playing something really fun and engaging. I can't think of anything better. So I hope you guys have all had a great Monday. Mine wasn't too bad, but it was just really busy. I'm still in the middle of training at my new job, and today was just a bit overwhelming. All of the literature that was just thrown at me and all of the stuff that I have been expected to do. So I'm just kind of I need a break. I need a break. And this is just the beginning of week 2. So hopefully things will kind of taper off in regards to the amount of info that is constantly laid out before me, and hopefully I'll be able to get into the swing of things very quickly. But anyway, that's enough of a recap about me. Let's turn our sights to the game. So where we left off previously, we made it to a whole new continent, and we visited I guess it's like some sort of monarchy, and Trisken is the name of the city. We ended up meeting with the king. We talked to Kalkanor, Gwyn. So I need to take a second to also say I've been saying that fucking guy's name wrong this entire LP since he was introduced. As Ramal is fine, but anyway, I've been pronouncing Gwyn as Gwendolyn, and I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with me, why I've been calling him Gwendolyn when his name is very clearly Gwyn. So I apologize, and I'm sure some of you probably noticed that and were like, Rabbit, what the fuck? Why won't you say his name properly? I don't really have an excuse. Yesterday when I was editing, or maybe it was 2 days ago, I don't even remember now, guys, because today was just so wonky for me. All of my days are just completely fucked up. But anyway, so the other day when I did have a recording session for this, my husband was watching me edit, and he was like, what the fuck did you do? Why are you pronouncing this guy's name wrong? Because he was watching me and heard me call him Gwendolyn, and he's like, no, baby, that's Gwynleden. And I was like, fuck, are you serious? So yeah, anyway, I guess that's my recap of the last episode. I said Gwynleden's name incorrectly the entire time. We ended up stopping a thief who pilfered the purse from a noblewoman inside the castle, and then we got granted access to go to a whole other part of this continent, and a town is called Garam that is along the way. So that is where we're gonna go. I decided that I was going to let you guys see me do another training session with Baby, just to kind of start the episode off right. In the previous episodes, we did Boomda, Jelfishman, and Triad, so we're gonna start with Bat Bat. And yeah, I was looking when I was doing the editing, and my husband and I were kind of just rewatching footage and stuff, and I saw some of Baby's stats do increase following successful completion of these training battles. So I'm not sure if it just increases his generic attack, defense, HP, but it does increase his shit, so that's pretty good. And hopefully it makes him a little bit more loyal too. I'm dropping some serious rubies so that he can get some arena experience. So yeah, anyway, that's really everything that happened in the last episode. I guess this was a really sloppy recap, wasn't it? I talked about myself for a minute and a half, and then another minute was spent apologizing for horribly butchering Gwynleden's name, and I don't know what my fucking problem is and why I was saying his name wrong. I just was. I don't know. But okay, so we successfulully defeated Fat Bat. And you know what, guys? Off camera, maybe I should do the last 2. I don't know. Trisken will always be here. We can come back. But at least we know that on camera we have fought 4 of those Monster Training Center monsters. So we are going to continue eastward to an area known as Garam. There wasn't really much spoken about it. The king just kind of told us the other side of this gate is it's like a lack of civilization and monsters and blah, 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 which I think is quite odd because there are people here. So it's almost like, what the fuck, Your Majesty? Did you really just isolate an entire group of people with horrible monsters? I don't know. That just seems a bit callous to me. So if you guys look at the map, we are going to continue eastward until we get to that giant... Yeah, oh god! Well guys, I might be underleveled, so perhaps... perhaps I will be doing some off-camera grinding here, because I'm not trying to have us die. Let me get Clerisy out, and then I'm gonna get out Contributor, because holy shit! That monster, we haven't seen one of those gray ones in a long time. Usually they're just the pink, which means we're equally matched, or they're white, which means we are super strong compared to them. But the gray ones, we've kind of explored this on previous episodes. That basically means that they are strong relative to us, and we should watch our asses because we could very easily die. So yeah, that is a little bit unnerving. I thought we were doing okay on levels, but... you know, whatever, it's fine. This will just be a great opportunity for us to level up. But we'll definitely make it to Garam at least, and then I would think that after we explore that town a little bit, I'll be able to decide whether or not I feel as though me spending off-camera time grinding is necessary or not. I don't think it'll be a problem, but better safe than sorry. We have yet to have a full KO in this game. That wasn't required. We did have to die during our fight with Darkbeat and Ibki back in Istin, but that's the only time. So, or wait, am I lying? Did we die once in this game? I don't think we did. Or maybe we did. I don't know, guys. I don't even remember. But yay, a level for Baby, and Knight seems pretty far away from getting a level for himself. Maybe we have seriously died, though, during this LP. I can't remember, and I always seem to have at least one death during an LP, so if my on-camera death has not yet occurred, it will, so don't worry. And I want to check out Mapster one more time. Okay, so we do need to kind of loop around and deal with all the... Jesus, why so many fucking monsters just everywhere? Guys, it's inevitable. Hopefully we'll get a level or two by the time we reach Garam, because that's what it's looking like. So how was everybody's weekend? Hopefully not too shabby. Mine was really nice. I had the entire 2 days off. So I didn't do shit on Saturday, and I sure as hell didn't do shit on Sunday. I got some recording done, so that was pretty nice, but aside from that, and oh, thank goodness, pink ones. So we are past the point of gray sperm monsters, or at least they're not in this part of the map. Oh, it's just another fucking Bobo dragon. And I realized that I have been using the shit out of Contributor, and I have been talking up this living toy because I do still stand by my claim that he is an amazing, amazing living toy. But I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, oh, you know what? Windmeister is also a really good one, and I don't think I've ever even showed him to you guys on camera, let alone talked about him. So yeah, here he is, and he's not really, I guess, doing his duty right now. But there are certain instances where I feel like Windmeister is an equally valuable choice to, let me go and use Cupid. I think he's an equally valuable choice compared to Contributor. So Contributor is great because he does a lot of damage and he only consumes 20 rubies for each time he attacks the enemy. Windmeister doesn't really work that way, so he's not going to consume any of your rubies or take anything outside of the psychic points that were required to actually summon him. But he does do a little bit less damage than Contributor. But anyway, Windmeister's a really good option if like you don't like Contributor, or you're always broke, and so you're like, oh, you know what, I don't really, oh, fuck. Really? I'm just trying to check the fucking sign, buddy. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh my gosh. That thing is fucking scary. A Cabra. Well, okay, we'll bring out Windmeister again just so you guys can get a second look at him. Yeah, like, he's pretty valuable. I would say, aside from Contributor and living toys that I need for something specific. So, for example, when I say a living toy that I need for something specific, I'm referring to the likes of, like, Dr. Snooze, who puts an enemy to sleep. So, if I don't need a living toy that necessarily does, like, a debuff on an enemy, I think Contributor is good, Windmeister is good, and there are a couple other ones. I'd have to like look through the list to actually show you guys specifically the ones that I did use regularly, well, Honestly, the only one that I used regularly was... Claricy, actually heal me, because I don't want to fuck around with this poison. But Contributor's probably the only one that I use super regularly. Walk Bomb, I talked to you guys about him in a different episode, that he amasses damage depending on the amount of distance that you've traveled as Knight and Baby. So he's really great for boss fights if you're like in a pinch. And yeah, as you can see, Contributor's attack just did 210 damage to that K-Bra. So it's like, he can't really be matched. Like, he really cannot. And, ooh, Knight's about to level up, so I might actually force a fight before we head east into Garam. And then, what did it say? What was the other town? That's what I get for not paying attention. And north takes us to Denvrado. Yeah, so we want to go into Garam, but I do want to fight just one more fella so Knight can get his level, and then we will run up to the new town and see what happens to be going on in there. Okay, so Knight just got his level, and is that person walking? It is. Yeah, so this is a legit town, and the fucking, like, King of Trisken just, like, completely isolated these people. But anyway, the villager says, what have you got with you there? Amazing, pink too. We don't get a chance to see too many non-humans here. Yeah, that's because the king here is a fucking asshole and like locked you guys all away. So mean. Okay, but anyway, I guess let's take a peek around here. I need to figure out what's the entrance and what's the exit. Okay, I think this is the main entrance. What is this guy doing? That last earthquake caused a rock slide that completely blocks the road to Denvrado. I've been working for days to clear away the rocks, and now every muscle in my body is killing me. I gotta take a couple days off and let my body recover. Well, I don't care if you do have to go to God's Tower, or to the God's Tower. I'm telling you that the road isn't going to be cleared until I get a few days off to rest up. If you don't like it, tough. So basically that's the game's way of telling us that Denvrado is our destination, in a sense, but we're not going to be able to go there quite yet. So we have no choice but to be here in Garam, so might as well stay here and check some shit out. So Slim says, we're no superstore, but we've got a great selection of goods. Can I help you with anything? And yes, you fucking can. Ooh, and I've got a lot of shit. Some of which I really should get rid of. What does this fucking freedom root do? Cures paralysis. Oh, I have an extra bug that I need to feed to Baby. But okay, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, I can't remember. Were the weapons and armor in Trisken better? I don't know. But you know what? I'm just going to drop some money right now and buy some of these things. I'm going to get this. I have too many items. Hand to Baby? No. Alright guys, actually you know what, you don't need to watch me do this anyway, so give me just a sec to get everything taken care of off camera. Be right back. Okie dokie guys, welcome back. So just so that you can see, I got rid of the Coldian sword, Coldian armor, and the Coldian shield. I fed them to Baby and I gave Knight the best equipment that was available, which is the Onyx set. But it's unfortunate because look at my rubies, guys. All my money's gone. Oh, it's so depressing. It took me forever to amass that wonderful amount of money, and now I have nothing to show for it at all. So I guess that's how it goes. And now I need to figure out, where am I? Which way did I come in? That's what I get for rotating the camera. I don't know why it's so easy for me to get lost. Okay, I came in this way. Okay, guys, we are good. And I think we talked to this guy. What have you got there? Yeah. Humans. You don't see too many of them. So let's check out, not that spot. Let's talk to you first. We haven't had an earthquake that strong in a long time. It even caused a landslide. You should go take a look at the landslide over there. Okay, I will. Let's check out this place first. Oh, wow. This is a big house. I wonder if, like, the mayor or the ruler here lives in this home? I don't know. It's pretty fucking big. Alright, what do you have to say? Ah, it is the mayor. Have you heard about the giant in the cave just east of town? No, I have not. Then forget I mentioned it. What? You can't just say that, buddy. Okay, then you've also heard that poor little Anne is still in there. I don't expect you'll understand, but I had to order the cave to be sealed off. It was either that or have a giant running around destroying the entire village. I feel awful about poor Anne. Oh my god, what a horrible, horrible mayor. Like, what the fuck? Who just does that? You find a small box underneath the book. The box contains a go-go bean. Yeah, we're gonna feed that to baby. I really don't have room for any more extraneous bullshit. And actually, you know what? Fuck this freedom root. Fuck the go-go bean. Okay. I don't think the mayor has anything else valuable in here. How to change your village into a town. Problem resolution. Part of his job as mayor is to help people solve their problems and work together. Thanks, Nahani. So glad to have you here to explain that to me. How to collect taxes and still be a nice guy. He would be a great mayor if he could do that. Okay, I'm done reading whatever descriptions happen to be there. Let's finish exploring this house, and then we will go ahead and call this an episode, and when we come back together next time, we will take a look around Garam and see what there is to be found here. And we didn't find anything in that jar. Anything in this one? Don't you hate it when you look and look but don't find anything? Actually, no, honey, it doesn't bother me too much. I didn't realize we were checking the jar. Oh, rice. Yummy. You can't eat rice without cooking it first. You know that, right? Sometimes I wonder about you, Knight. Look, a bug. All right, that's cool. I'm sure baby will be really excited about that. Although I already had an extra bug, I think. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I already fed it to him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I already had a bug, but... Oh, shit. Don't tell me it's another one of those places where you can get an unlimited supply of bugs. Okay, well, baby, it's your lucky day. So hopefully if he was pissed off at me before, he's very happy with me right now. I have been stuffing baby with so many good things. Alright, let's look at this last portion of the house. And then I don't recall Garam being too big or, like, confusing, so this pipe allows the stove below to heat this room as well. Oh, Nahani, always explaining everything. So we searched the dresser and we found a pair of long underwear. Knight, you're not going to wear those, are you? And what if I am, Nahani? This would be a perfect place to put a flower. Okay, well, I think now that Nahani is giving us actual decoration advice and tips, this is a good point to stop. So guys, I will see you on the next episode of our Let's Play of Guardians Crusade. I am your host, Rabbit, and when we come back together, we will finish searching Garam. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a sec.